Hello again, finally. But with slightly tragic news, this is not a special effect. I really have received part 22 twice, which is quite distressing after waiting all this time, although not as long as last time. So I've emailed DeAgostini and hopefully I'll be getting part 23 to go before part 24. But until then, let's do 21 and 22. Yes. As if it wasn't distressing enough that I seem to have got my delivery way after every single other person that I ever follow on YouTube that's building this. They send me 2 more of the same parts. But regardless, this one looks very exciting because there's more electronics to do, more lighting. So let's do these. Alright, in part 21 it looks like we'll be doing nothing with this. It looks like we're going to be fitting all 3 parts of the leg together, which is quite exciting to me. And that is all we're doing. But as ever, that's okay with me. I'm just going to find the right screws, which are hopefully in this little pack here. Way to get me even more worried, DeAgostini. Not only is there billions of little tiny screws to get lost in the first place, now they've even mixed them in the same bag. Oh my god. This is slightly concerning a move, but we'll do what we can. I think it's fairly clear what they want. Not that I'm at all confused here, but I am confused because here is clearly an empty hole. Here is what it actually looks like. Because many parts ago it clearly told us to put that bit in, and now it's saying it's not there at all, which is slightly concerning. But from what I can see, it says to screw all along there, and then it would look like that with that bit in. So let's hope that that bit's supposed to be there, because I haven't consulted anyone else's video because I don't like to watch those until I've made it myself. So here's hoping I've not got it wrong. Sure, somebody will tell me very kindly if I have got it wrong, but shout away and comment away because I'm about to do this. Yeesh. Well, all I can say is let's hope these don't have to come out again, because I can assure you those aren't coming out again. I've trashed at least the head of that screw. So fingers crossed, but I'll tell you what, it does feel so solid and so robust and tight in there. I'm happy with that. And the next part, small part, is putting that onto there, except it goes that way round. So let's screw that in. Oops, but before that you need to put this onto the end and slide it up so that the little indentations line up with the little metal rod that goes down there. So it goes like so. Like that. That's flush. Look at that. Lovely. Nice and reflective. Even though it's plastic. Quite impressive actually. So that's that in place, and now you have to screw that bit on. And done. Very, very solid. I'm impressed with that. And that completes part 21. Or you could say stage 21. Now, of all the bits I thought that I wouldn't feel comfortable with, this is not one of them, but I do feel uncomfortable because look at that staring at you with a great big hole there, and that is in the middle, and I don't know if I can ever get that out again, so I really hope that doesn't need to come back out, because that would be worrying. Anyway, let's see what's in 22. Okay people, it's time for me to get excited like a small boy again, because it's time for more lighting. And it's the... I think it's one of the final bits, the final light up bits, right at the front, I'm guessing. I don't think there's another two like it at the back. But this is what I believe we're doing, right there. Actually, it would show you. Yes, it is the front ones. So let's get on and do that. It's basically fitting all these three bits together, which you get all three of there. So it's a case of screwing plastic onto circuit board. Always a scary thought, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So let's go with part 22. Look at this before I begin. It's even got R2D2 LCD written on the circuit board itself. You can't get much more R2D2 than that. I'm impressed. Luckily, the designers have thought of everything once again, because although this is not symmetrical, there's two pins that side, there's one pin that side. What they have done is made the circuit board the same. You can see one pin there, one hole rather, and two holes there. So simple case of matching those up when they go on top. So let's try and do that. This is genius once again. That lined up nicely, and so does this, which you have to put, that's obviously the back, you put that on top of that so it lines up like so, and then you're going to be screwing all those four corners into place. So let's do that. Now it's the exciting part where I get to react like a small boy, because it's time to test these out. So I need to go and get the batteries for the pack, and let me do that, and then I'm going to light this up, hopefully. Alright, it's moment of truth time. Bearing in mind that if this doesn't work, I may have to have a nervous breakdown live on camera. So it is on, and I have to press one of these buttons, I don't know which. Ah, glorious. Look at that. Nice reflection. I don't know what that other bit was. Oh, now it's stopped because the thingy's popped out. Okay, it's back in there now. Let's try that again. I wonder if they both work. They do both work. I don't know why one is brighter than the other. I think that one looks best because... No, that one looks best. On camera that one looks best because it looks more subtle. And that one looks too bright, but in real life that one does look the best. I love these. It's just like being in the film. Look at that. I'm loving that. Can't wait to see it on the head. I wonder if that part is actually what you're going to be seeing in the head. In amongst the actual metal of the dome. I wonder if they're going to leave a square space where this will be showing. Obviously without these four bits at the edge. Who knows? That's what I'm going to find out. But as for me, I hope you're all going to stay with me on this, but I've got to sit around and wait for DeAgostini to get back to me and post me out a part 23, which I'm missing, so I can't do any more than this right now. I can't really skip to 24. Technically I could, but it's probably linked to 23 because they're like that, which I like, but I don't like when they don't actually turn up. So, that being said, hope you've enjoyed these 2 parts. Finally, I know it's been an age, but it's just when I get them, and they arrived at work today. Oh, yesterday now. So, hope you've enjoyed, and who knows when we'll meet again, but it will be when part 23 turns up. So, I will hopefully see you then.